How's it going, guys? So today in the PhantomCave YouTube channel, we're going to be talking about the latest comic review that I'm reviewing today on Monday. It is Monday, the comic review day today, and today we are reviewing a story that is magnificently created. It's created by two European people, and it's such a good story. So let's get into it. The story we're talking about today is the story of the legendary companion Devil of the Phantom. So in this story starts out like normal stories. Starts out with a whole heap of normal stuff happening. Yes, the Phantom has to go and save a person, and that person is the King Rex. Basically, he's basically called King Rex. He has to save him from a very, very lethal tiger slash panther sort of thing. And what I would like to point out to you today, right now, is that Jim Shepard, this is a Jim Shepard publication, and it is what you'd call Jim Shepard publications are very, very good. They're very crafty. They're very, very, very good. Now, one thing that Jim Shepard is obviously good at is his maths. So I'm going to read to you a section of basically what he said in the last couple paragraphs of it. So what a world first that would be. It's been a great year, and I have a feeling it will get even better as we start to pile up the runs towards number 2000. By my estimation, that should happen in the year 2024. Now, as a lot of people know, a lot of Phantom fans know, Jim Shepard did not get to live up to. He's a good guy. He's a great person, but he passed away. I'm pretty sure he passed away a few years back. So after Glenn Ford had taken over the Phantom, and a few years before that, he basically passed away. But it's pretty sad how that happened, but at least his legacy moves on to other fans, and people get to buy his publicated books right now, so his comics right now. And if you did not see in the latest Phantom comic issue, one of the latest issues of Part 3 of the Ibis Mystery, I have not read it yet. I've not read the Part 3 or the series of Ibis Mystery, but what we saw in the publisher note there, I do read the publisher note, by the way. And before we get into the story, I'd like to talk about the publisher note. So what we saw, a history in the making process, is that the Phantom has made its way into Coles outlets, a supermarket chain that is very regarded as a fruit and vegetable aisle supermarket, now has a Phantom of its own. So go support that initiative, and hopefully we get to see more Phantom comics in the supermarket market. So that issue has been sent to 500 Coles outlets. So let's get into this story as much, and we start off with the Phantom rescuing the young King Rex King. This then delves into a lot of things. It delves into a hunter. Actually, the Phantom is basically getting saved by a hunter, which we don't usually see in these types of comics. We usually see that a Phantom punches the Hunter a few times and knocks him out, whatever's, and yeah. And the Hunter actually thinks that the Phantom is basically a not making this into a rude aspect, but he is basically nearly pissing him off. I guess that, but calmer language. But he's not pissing him off. He's just doing what a hunter would actually do in this sort of aspect. They want to go hunt. They want to do everything they want to do, and the Phantom doesn't go by it. So the Phantom then has to go and find. Well, the main part of this story is the upbringing of Devil. Devil being the Phantom's counterpart, the Phantom's companion, and Devil being a very good friend to the Phantom. Now, the Phantom in this regard he's treating the Hunter pretty good, I guess, but we'll see how that comes out to be a matter of fact. So the wolf, the devil, the wolf is basically has to try and face off his worst fear that has ever occurred in his life, is that facing of his dad, his father, Satan. And basically how this works is that the mother and Satan got together. They had a couple pups, and one of them was Devil. So Devil was an orphan, so the Phantom takes him on and basically raises him as his own and does a wonderful job. But the Phantom, he's getting Devil like a softie. He's doing a lot of things that, say for a matter of fact, so he's doing one thing right and he's doing another thing wrong, because he's making a wolf what a wolf is supposed to be, is a nasty, a treacherous, a very nasty piece of work, and he's turned it into a big showpiece of some sort. But that's not what Devil is. Devil is a person, a wolf that protects his master. After countless times he has protected his master, and he's done just a great job at it. And so Devil finally has to choose the path of either manhood, the path of people as a general, or the path of the wolf. And which face he takes is up to him. He can choose a path of the wolf and go live with his father Satan, or he can choose the path of the Phantom and be with the Phantom for all life. And that's what he does. The wolf, the devil, is basically... So this is how the story works. So it starts off with King Rex, starts off with the mother being hunted by the hunter, obviously, and then the Phantom rescues his orphan wolf, raises the wolf, and then the wolf then has to show his master, the Phantom, to see which path he'll go to, either the wolf side or the human side. So it's a very, very good story, and a matter of fact, so Satan, his father, and the hunter then fall over the cliff, and the devil is back with the Phantom side. So the devil has basically gone to the Phantom side, he's protected his master over countless times, and is basically good old jolly good bloke, or good old jolly good wolf. And the whole reason for how this story started was King Rex. He asked how the devil had made its way into the Phantom family, and that's how we go. We have the story, we have the myth, we have the legend. And so we have a old Phantom ad. We have Phantom officially licensed t-shirts, and this was back in 1992 or something like that. And then look at this artwork by Glenn Ford. Now, what I'd like to put out right now is that these two front and back covers are done by Glenn Ford. And Glenn Ford was an artist back in the day. He is now one of the overall people that manages few publications to bring us Phantom comics every fortnight. And Glenn Ford was solely an artist for the Phantom, has a myth, and is a legendary artist in the Phantom universe. And I'd like to pay my respects because he's just a pretty good damn artist, and I'm hoping on interviewing hopefully one or two of them. And that's just a spoiler out of the bag. It's not actually a thing yet, but hopefully you can subscribe down below, and we'll see you next week on the Phantom Cave YouTube channel, and you'll be more into Phantom by then.